Number 5 is ridiculously easy. Why? Because it's not even an equation. You're not even solving. You're just simplifying. What's simplifying? It's distributive property and combining like terms. So you're going to distribute the 5. 5 times r is 5r. 5 times negative 9x is negative 45x. Okay, and obviously you cannot combine those guys. So let's continue with the distribution. I want to distribute the minus 7. I include the minus in front, call it a negative 7. So negative 7 times 4, that's negative 28 with an x. And negative 7 times negative 5r, it's going to be a positive 35 with an r. Is everybody with me? Okay, so now it's just a question of combining like terms. The x with the x. So I have negative 45x plus 35x. And what do we end up with? Oh, that's not an x. Yeah, do not make that mistake on the quiz tomorrow. The midterm. Anyway, negative 45x combined with the negative 28x. 73. Negative 73x. And 5r with 35r, that's just going to be 40r. And we're done. It's from Algebra 1, actually. I don't know why this is on the Algebra 2 midterm. But, yeah, it's a free point, pretty much. Even though I kind of messed up on that right there. Let's continue on with this one. And, what? There's nothing there. That's ridiculous. I deleted it. Okay, I guess let's move on to this one. Anywho, this one might be a little bit more challenging, and I'll tell you why. Because of this plus sign. It ends up being a little messed up. So why don't you guys, on a pause it, why don't you guys work on this for a while, and then we'll do the explanation in a couple minutes. This question could be done many different ways, okay? Let's start out by plugging in your b value. That's negative b, which is negative 12. Let me put the bracket right here. The a value is 5/4. And there's a plus sign, and there's parentheses, and then c, negative 2, minus d, which is 3. Then let me close parentheses, square, close bracket. So what we need to do is zoom in to the bracket. Wait a minute, before we even do that, let's change the minus 12 to plus 12, so that's a positive 12. And we're going to zoom in to the inside of the brackets. Inside the brackets we have addition, parentheses, or exponents. So what do we do first? Parentheses. So we're going to rewrite this thing. It's going to be 5/4 plus negative 5 squared, close bracket, with the 12 out in front. And once again, inside those brackets, we're going to do the exponent first, and that'll be positive 25. So let me rewrite this thing one more time. 12 bracket 5/4 plus 25. Now at this point, you could choose to take that 25 and put it over 1, and then get a common denominator. So you'd have to change this to 4 to make it look like this 4. So this becomes 100, so you could add the 5 plus 100. Or you could simply say, hey, 5/4 of something plus 25 is simply going to be 25 and 5/4 together. Isn't that right? If I say it's like 75 cents plus $3, it's going to be $3.75, right? So same thing here. We could use that logic and just say, okay, 12 times 25 and 5/4. Now, how's that going to help us? It doesn't really help us yet, but we need to change this into an improper fraction, so then we could place the 12 over a 1 and then either multiply or cancel things out. So let's first change this into an improper fraction. 4 times 25 plus 5. That's 105. And that's the same thing you would have got over 4. That's the same thing you would have gotten if you would have gotten the LCD and then added the top of the top. You'd still get 105 up there. So anyways, you have 105 over 4. times 12 over 1. Well, you could cancel the 12 and the 4. You have a 3 left over. And that's really just the problem 3 times 105. 3 times 105 is 315.